morning, class 5, and we are going to start our science class. In my last video I have explained you how you will identify and how you will just categorize the physical change and the chemical change, and we have completed that chapter. Right now I will start care for the environment. One page is given here, how we will take care of the environment. At first we will come to know that, then we will do another chapter. So this is care for environment, and how we will take care of the environment. There are a few laws. At first we know we shouldn't cut the trees, we have to take care of our water, we have to take care of the natural other things, and one thing is there is composting, natural way of recycling waste. So there are lots of peels, lots of natural organic materials are just excreted in our house, and they are actually waste. So what are these organic material? Whatever the waste comes from the things which were once living. Suppose a dead body, fallen leaves, any kind of peel, vegetative peel, vegetables peels, and this fruits peels. So these all are once they were living, now they are dead, but the waste which come out from these things, they are actually organic materials. Okay, so this composting means the fertilizers make out of this organic waste. Okay, so composting is a natural process that turns the plants and animal waste into the dark colored nutrient rich substance called compost. So what is compost? We are making the compost. Compost is a type of fertilizer. Okay, it is a natural I have given all the long answers in your live class. In our last class you were present. Is it I didn't give? Long answers in other classes in video I have given. In your class I have give or not, you just write down somebody, yes it is done. In the live class I have given the question answers. Only question 1. Okay, then I am writing. Actually, it was uploaded, so I thought you will do it. Okay, right now if you didn't, then I am writing the long answer, so do it first. So long answer, write down. Well, tell me, reply me, is it question 1 I have given? Question number 1 I have given. Whether I have written question number 1, yes. And 2, actually write an activity to show the matter expense on heating. It is your homework and you have to write from this page. Okay, at first you have to draw the diagram, and then you will write what you will write, the aim of the experiment to show that matter expense on heating. Then you will write the method, whatever the 3 points given for the matter. Then observation, the ball that does not pass through the ring initially now passes easily. And then conclusion, matter expense on heating. So up till this one you have to write in your answer number 2, and it is your homework. You will do it and you will submit it in the e-portal. Okay, so write down, this is your answer number 2 or the question 2's answer. It is in page, refer to page 31. The whole experiment you have to write along with the diagram. Okay, at first you will make one rim and then ball, then you should have to remember it. The ball should be bigger than this hole, because it is very important. Then after hitting the rim will become expand and then the ball will go out. So you have to keep all things in your mind and then you will do draw. Okay. So this is your answer 2. Now I will write the answer number 3. So what is question? What is the difference between a physical and a chemical change? Write down. Answer 3. Difference between chemical and physical change at first you have to draw one line and make 2 columns. Here you will write physical change. In column A you will write physical change. And here you will write chemical change. So you will make 2 columns. Column A is the physical change, column B is the chemical change. Now write down the differences. First of all you will write number 1, the change occur number 1 point, the change occurs in the shape size, color. So it is the change occurs in the shape, size, color. Number 1, change occurs in composition of matter. This is the change occurs in the shape, size, color, and this is the change occurs in composition of matter. Now number 2, it is a temporary change. It is a temporary change, and number 2, it is a permanent change. It is a permanent change. So it is a temporary change and it is a permanent change. Number 3 change or the number 3 difference is it is reversible reaction. It is a reversible reversible reaction, and this one is irreversible irreversible reaction. Okay, it's a permanent, it is a irreversible reaction. And fourth one is no reversible reaction. You can write one example. Water changes into ice on cooling, and this ice changes into water on heat. So this is when we are changing the conditions, we are getting the same thing again and again. When we are cooling the water, we are getting the ice. When we are heating the water, we are getting, or ice is absorbing the heat, then it again changes into water. So this type of reaction, when we are getting the change, the things again, original things again, on reversing the condition, this type of reactions are called reversible reaction. And it is irreversible reaction. One example you can cite. Example is milk changes into curd, but you cannot get milk from the curd. So it is a irreversible reaction. That means reversing the condition, we will not get back the milk. So it is a irreversible reaction, and this one is the reversible reaction. And the fourth difference is no new substance form. No new substance forms, and here new substances form. Okay, so new substances form, here no new substances formed. Again, one example you can cite as a whole, what we can do the physical change. Further we can give some another example of the physical change. So, stretching of rubber, stretching of rubber on when we will remove the force. It's not coming. Removing force unstretched rubber we will get, or the normal rubber. So when we are stretching the rubber, it deformed, or when we are just removing the force, then again it come back to its normal position. So stretching rubber, and when we are removing the force, we are getting again the original rubber, or you can say the normal rubber band or the rubber. So it is a physical change. And what about the chemical change? We can cite one example here. Burning of paper. Paper burn, and we will get the ash plus carbon dioxide. Okay, so these two examples you can cite as a whole. Uh, First one is the change occurs in the shape, size, and the color, and in a chemical change, change occurs in composition of the matter. Now next one is it is a temporary change, whereas chemical change is a permanent change. Now third one is it is reversible change. Example, we have cited one example, water cools, changes into ice, and when it absorbs the heat, it again changes into water. So it is a reversible change. Now fourth one is no new substance formed in a physical change, whereas in a substance form, new substances formed in a chemical change. Example, we again cited one example as a whole. When we are burning the paper, it changes into ash and carbon dioxide. Whereas physical change, when we are stretching the rubber, it is a physical change. When we are leaving or we are just removing the force from the rubber band, then again it gets its normal position or the normal rubber band. Okay, so this type of changes are the physical change. Now I will remove this. You cannot see the board properly, but others are seeing. So I'm telling you, I'm just dictating you, just write down. If anywhere it is being left, you just write down. First difference is physical change. The change occurs in the shape, size and color. So it is the change only. The change occurs in the shape, size and color. And in chemical change, first one is given, change occurs in composition of matter. So the new substance is formed, that's why the change occurs in composition of matter. Second point is, it is a physical change is a temporary change. Chemical change is a permanent change. Third difference is it is a reversible reaction. Example cited, water on cooling changes into ice, whereas ice changes into water on heating. So it is a type of reversible reaction, whereas chemical change is a irreversible reaction. Example, milk changes into curd, and curd you cannot get back the milk. So it is a irreversible change. Okay. Now the fourth difference is no new substance formed, whereas in chemical change new substances are formed, like paper burned into ash and carbon dioxide, and you cannot get the paper from the ash. So it is a chemical reaction. Okay. And this is one stretching of rubber. When we are stretching the rubber, it again comes back and it forms. When we are removing the force, then it again comes back to the normal rubber. Okay. So this is the way you can write the answer. And now I will write the last four chemical and physical changes are given. What kind of change it is, we will discuss that. Okay, so I am removing the answer. Write on from here. It should be uploaded, okay? And actually in another class I have done this. It was uploaded already, but I think you will get it, okay? It will be uploaded, but try to write down. Now the thing can write what kind of change in the following activities, physical or a chemical. So number A1 is a sharpening, sharpening of pencil. So what kind of change it is? Can you tell me? change. It is no composition is changing. Maybe we are departing the peels out of the pencil, but these peels are of the same material as the pencil is. So it is a physical change. Write down, it is a physical change. This type of change is a physical change. Now the second or the B part is, B is burning a matchstick. Burning a matchstick. So when we are burning something, it changes into light energy, heat energy, and the ashes forms. So it is a new type of substance we are forming. That's why burning of a matchstick is a chemical change. So write down, it is a chemical change. Okay, now the third one is, or the C part is, curdling of milk by adding lemon juice. Curdling of milk. As we know, curdling of milk means out of milk we are making curd. And from the curd, can you get back the milk? No, we cannot get back the milk from the curd. So it is a type of chemical change. When you are not getting back the original thing, when you are not getting back the same thing, that means it is a chemical change. New substance is formed, no? So it is a chemical change. Now the D one is, last one is, cutting potatoes into small pieces. So, what do you say? It's a type of which change? We know physical change means change is shape, size or color, and here we are cutting by small pieces of potato. But the material of the potato is same, so it is not forming at all a new substance. So it is a type of physical change because we are not changing the composition of the potato. It is not mixing with something, and there is no other thing is out of potato. We are not finding any other thing. So only the shape of the potatoes are being changed. There is a no new substance formed, so it is a physical change. So write down, it is a physical change. So that's all for the day, and then we will go for the care of the environment. And now, do you have any kind of question related to this chapter? You can ask me. Okay. Do you want to ask me any question? So let's revise once what is the recycling waste. Within 2 minutes we will revise it, and then I'll just complete the today's whatever the class. Okay. The composition, I told you what is composting, nature, waste, way of recycling waste and care of the environment. So when we are just waste materials of our house, whatever the waste are coming out from your vegetables, the organic materials waste, they are actually very useful if we'll keep them in a bin, or you can say compost add nutrients. What is the benefits of the compost and what is compost? At first we will come to know it's a type of organic fertilizer. So fertilizer means when we are adding to the soil, they are enhancing the nutrients in the soil. So compost adds nutrients to the soil and thereby help the plants to grow better. So here the plants can grow better. It helps to increase the crop excellent way to dispose of recycling waste to a cyclic way, because we are just throwing away from our house the vegetative peels, the waste of the plants, the leftover food material, but these are actually very helpful because these all are full of nutrients, and when we are converting them to a compost, that means we are making a useful fertilizer without having any chemicals. So without having any chemicals, when we are making the compost, means they are useful to the soil, as well as they will the outcome of mixing these type of nutrients means more yield, we will get the more product items, and this is helpful for the soil also. Okay, so this is the way we can make the compost, and how we will make later on we will discuss on it. Okay, so write down all the question answers. We have completed and see question number 2. Only the homework portion you will upload in the e-portal, not the other answers, and 2 questions, long questions remaining of the third chapter I have already posted in the e-portal. Okay, so thank you. Have a nice